I'm not going to speak until I can guarantee that you're not going to hurt me. I'm going to be silent until you can assure me that I am going to be okay. There's so many threats in this environment, so many dangers in this world, that I will not speak another word until I know I am safe. I'm not going to look at you again until you tell me that you love me. I will close my eyes until I get your affection. Will blind myself. Heart is sure that I never have to doubt you or anything or all of this ever again. I protest. But you don't want to give me that surety. You're not capable. You don't believe in certainty. So at any single moment, you could put that little dagger in my soul and turn it. And pull out my soul on the end of your blade. Because you don't believe in certainty. You would rather exterminate the thing that questions you. That questioning, my insecurity, is what proves the truth. That's why would I be so insecure? Why would I be so narcissistic? Why would I be so self-absorbed? Unless the complete opposite were true. True. True, 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 truth. So easy for you, isn't it? To not believe in truth. So easy. So easy. When my little brother and I were growing up, he would take out his frustrations on his pillow, beating it back and forth for hours. He's almost 3 years younger than me, and I'm like, let's say 9, and I look over, and there he is, 6. being his head back and forth. And of course, I look at it as an inconvenience, as a problem. But what he's really saying to me is that he feels insecure. He feels like he needs assurance. He feels like I didn't know that then. I was 9. I was playing Monopoly on the card table in the center of the room. He's on the bunk bed. Lower bunk, I think. Maybe it was more secure for him on the lower bunk, more anchored, so that if he fell out of bed, it was only a 1.5 foot fall. I look back across time. I can't tell why. Those feeders full of red sugar syrup for birds, for hummingbirds. When I meditate, I can hear the birds. It reminds me of my time in the Zen monastery where I meditated with the monks. It became so quiet. Serenity. Pacific. Security. Me and the monks in the silence, and every once in a while I would go like this. As I was meditating, going deeper into samadhi, and one of the monks came up to me and says, "Mark, can you stop moving?" I felt a little insecure in that moment, but I assured her no. I can't stop. My little brother couldn't stop. He was 6. I can't stop because the lightning is going into my brain and making me go all over the place. There is no security in being understood by others, but I'm glad they don't come after me. They would punch me by the throat, throw me down to the ground, like I did a week ago when an alien came out of that corn over there, all these stalks of corn. They have to be 8 feet to 9 feet tall, and I heard a rustling. And I was meditating, and this alien, it's like 4 feet tall, came out, zipped out at no less than 250 miles an hour. And because I was in samadhi, and because I have an omnipresent intimacy with every facet of being, I just stuck out my hand like this, grabbed the neck, clutched the neck of this alien. I'd never encountered an alien, and the two of us just went like this. One, because I was dealing with my own insecurity, because here I was, holding, clutching an alien neck, and this alien, a he or a she or some androgynous being, was also insecure, because he was just going to abduct me and take me away or eat me. He did not foresee that I would be so advanced in my meditation that I would simply reach out, clutch him by the neck, and give him a face plant. So here I am, master of my domain. I'm meditating. I don't stop. I'm going full throttle. I just hold that neck. I don't know if his skin is like the acid of a xenomorph and it's gonna burn through my hand and I'm gonna lose my hand forever. Insecure. I just clutch his neck. And for a moment I just look at him. And he looks at me. And I'm like, you're my bitch now. Settle down. We're meditating. And I'll hold him there. And maybe he's got some signal going back to the mothership like, yo, this human is so dope that I can't move. And he was never scared in the first place. And I'm like, no, Mr. Alien. I was scared when I saw, in my mind's eye, you zip out of that cornfield. 250 miles an hour coming for me with gnashing teeth. But I clutched my fear. I clutched your neck and I fucking put your face down into the ground and I said, you're not gonna be eating me today. You're not gonna be eating me today. Today is not your day. You gotta be badass, or you will be overcome by the insecurity, the lack of assurance. You have got to be the anchor, the lighthouse. You have to assure everyone around you, and I'm talking about you. Otherwise, you're just bobbing up and down like a bird feeder with red sugar syrup, waiting for the hummingbirds to come over and over and over. You don't give any assurance to anyone, do you? Because you don't believe in the truth. You don't know who you are. You could never stare down an alien with your eyes closed. Could you? You don't believe in that kind of stuff. You don't believe in aliens. You don't believe in meditation. You don't believe in truth. All you know is that you are a reed in the wind by the creek, always going back and forth. You can never be an oak, and you rationalize being a reed. You rationalize being weak. You think it's a virtue to be a slave. You think it's a virtue to beat your head on a pillow even as an adult. You could never reach your hand out and grab that alien in 100% certainty, knowing that you're the boss. This extraterrestrial ain't the boss just because it's got technology that's 10,000 years more advanced. You're still coming to eat. And I was still coming to dominate. Ain't no alien got nothing. Ain't no alien got nothing on me. Because I know. Now, if I had a mind to do so, I would sit here for a long time. Because you know how these things unfold. You know how they go. One alien comes, gets his ass dominated by a human being who's less sophisticated by a factor of 10,000 years. Well, that gets all circulated through the whole alienosphere. The alien grapevine, all sorts of aliens talking now. What's going on planet Earth? There's this one guy out of 7.4 billion human beings, one guy dominated us. Why? And they're all talking in their alien languages. It's not just one species of alien. There's gotta be hundreds of them. They're all talking. I gotta go to planet Earth, check this guy out. Me, I'm like, you better sign up and take a number. Here's your ticket. I got a booth out there now. There's a guy, an old guy named Mike. He's sitting at a card table, beating his head back and forth. He's unsure about everything, because I tell him aliens are coming. They're coming to your cornfield, Mike. They're gonna cause trouble. But you just sit there and you hold tight. I got control of the situation. I'm in command. Because a man is in command. And Mike's like, okay, all right. You're the man, Mark. I'm like, well, I know I'm the man. We'll see what happens. And sure enough, I'm right here meditating. Deep in samadhi. I open my eye for a moment, still in samadhi. Aliens. 500, 1,000, 10,000, I don't know how many aliens. They're all lined up in chairs, all going throughout the fields. All of them want a chance with me. Mike is giving them a number, calling them up by their number. I don't know how he works it out, because they probably don't speak English, but somehow they work it. He's terrified, but I've assured him he is the man in command. And he's like, Mark, I'm not the man in command. Look at these aliens from other parts of the universe. I don't know what I'm going to do. They're going to kill me. I'm like, just be in command. And if any of them get out of line, when they pick up a number, you clutch them by the neck and say, I am in command. You look them dead in the eye. You don't give them nothing. Toss them to the side. Tell them to sit down. And he calls up the number of the first alien. So that first alien's ready to go. Starts zipping through the cornfield, parallel to where I'm sitting. And then, when he's exactly 90 degrees that way, he zips perpendicular line right at me. Now, initially, there was like 250 miles per hour, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like a human speedometer. I'm just saying there's a rustling, and then a super fast rustling, and then he's coming over the leaves on the grass, and then he shows up right here, and sometimes I do it, sometimes I do, sometimes I go, 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 sometimes I go. It doesn't matter. I'm like Michael Jordan in the NBA playoffs. I got 6 rings, but I'm going farther and deeper because I'm the man in command. I'm not limited to having Phil Jackson as my coach and Scottie Pippen as my co-pilot. I don't got Dennis Rodman on the rebound. I'm post MJ, trans MJ. Now, I got about 10,000 aliens going at it with me. And I figure there's nobody that can handle what I can handle. So, I promote the event. I'm looking for a challenger, because these aliens, they ain't got it. They may be 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 years more advanced, but I am so in command with my truth that... And I tell Mike, I'm like, listen, man, screw the tickets, screw the numbers. Let them all come at me at once. And that's the thing. That's when you go next level. You got 5, 10, 15, 20 aliens coming at you in woods, and you're like this. What you got to do is you got to get sophisticated. Right when you clutch that throat, you've got to disable that alien and make him not want to do it again. You got to make that alien fall to the ground like this. Lose his shit. You got to do that over and over and over. Because you're never going to stop. Because they're never going to stop. So what I do is when it comes up, and we're talking speed of light. Speed of light, that's how fast I am. Because that's how fast they are. And I'm faster than the speed of light, which is where I think I have transcended their technology. Because it's like Neo in Matrix Reloaded. He's going mano-mano with hundreds of Agent Smiths. And he's like on it. Agent Smith's at speed of light. Neo is post-speed of light. I'm post-speed of light with these aliens. Post. And it's like... You squeeze the neck and turn it. And crick it. But you don't break it. I don't got any ill will toward these aliens. They want to test their metal against my metal. No. And then, I'm gonna be real with you. It gets really special because I can tell after I've been doing this millions and millions of times, because it's beyond the speed of light, that they're getting more sophisticated too. They're evolving their equipment and their armament to counter me. And I'm like, still this primitive Homo sapiens sapiens. I haven't done anything. I just know my truth. I'm a man in command. And so when they come at me with this adamantine, diamond-like exterior so that I can't crack their neck, it doesn't work. Because when you move so fast, you actually just move through everything. There's nothing that can stop you. Because I'm moving so fast that I move right through the membrane of that superior armament. The chink in the armor, as it were. I go right into it. And they're like, disabled. And I'm sure they keep on trying to figure out how to outwit me, but it never works. It never works. Because I'm moving faster than the speed of light, and they haven't figured that out. So the question is, how did I, a primitive human being over here just meditating by a river, and there's a cornfield, how did I figure that out? I am lightning. That's how it works. Now, of course, you don't know this about lightning, but lightning moves faster than the speed of light. The man in command is truth. The man in command is lightning.